Overflows.
Crisis is mud from which we rise. Insights into life of bliss beyond duality continues. Crisis is like mud, and from this mud we all rise, from which blossoms the lotus of awakening, lotus of life, lotus of love, lotus of light for you to continue the life of bliss, life that is ready to share the essence that life is beyond duality. To continue the life of bliss, life that is ready to share the existence that life is beyond duality. Human mind is constant noise. Remember, when one is angry, words do not form systematically. In the moments of anger, one naturally speaks fast and fumbles. One fumbles while speaking. In a way, the sound that emerges out of the mind is more like a noise. The sound, it sounds as if you have collected pebbles in an empty container and you are shaking it vigorously to create sound. That sound is the expression of noise generating within the mind as the outcome of anger. Therefore, gibberish meditation is the way to go out of the mind. It is the very essence of Zen when I say to you about meditation. Do not ask why we have to go into gibberish. You have to go into gibberish because you have to go out of it, the mind. Your mind is noise, and minds are full of gibberish and nothing else. Gibberish is let go mind. The word gibberish originates from the imitative sound of rapid, unclear speech, possibly influenced by words like jabar or gibber. It is thought to be a sound similar to noise, meaning it imitates this sound it describes. While some theories suggest a connection to the name of the alchemist Jibar or Romani language, these are not widely accepted. Gibberish is derived from the sound used to imitate unclear speech. Words like jabar or gibber are to be related to speak inarticulately. The word gibberish appeared in English language in the early 16th century. Jabar is often cited as a potential influence on the development of gibberish. As a verb, it means speaking inarticulately, not clear. In the 17th century, gibberish was sometimes used to refer to the language of gypsies and rogues, reflecting a bias against these groups. The Sufi mystic Jabbar used to be the origin of this meditation. He used to speak nonsense language, whatsoever nonsense, looking at the sky literally every night under the open sky. Osho has introduced gibberish in the present form as one way to release mental tension. All the busyness of the mind with the sound one makes. The key is to not think about what you are saying, but just to babble. As kids, many of us did when we were younger, and if you have children, you can invite them to participate in it, and they will love it. They enjoy gibberish. If you follow that by sitting down and closing your eyes, you will find that it is easy to be silent and still. However, gibberish can be a handy device if you are at work or somewhere else that is not private and you are angry or whatsoever the other reason, need to release some upset energy, some anger energy. In the toilet, flush the toilet and continue creating these sounds. Or at home while showering. At the end of the day, gibberish is a great way to release any accumulated stress that you have. The crazy sounds run down the drain with the soapy water. However, make sure you do not do it in your bedroom. Otherwise, you throw all the noise that you have accumulated in the mind into the place where you want to sleep. So it will remain accumulated there. You have to do it in an area like while you are taking a shower or any other place. Osho explains gibberish simply means throwing out your craziness, which is already there in the mind, piled up for centuries. As you throw it out, you will find yourself becoming light, becoming more alive just within 2 minutes. Then, when you enter into silence, you enter into silence as deeply as you have never done before. Just those 2 minutes have cleansed the way. It has thrown all the inner noise. In fact, in those 2 minutes, you will put if you put your total energy, the more you put into, the deeper will be the silence that follows. Deeper will be the stillness that follows. So do not be partial at all in whatsoever you do. Be total in whatsoever you are doing. Everybody is trying to get out of the mind, out of why, and once you are out of the mind, you are in. You are out of the mind and you are in. To be in the mind is to be out of yourself. To be out of the mind means to be in your own being. Sufis say everything that you ever wanted to say and have not been able to say because of civilizations, education, culture, society, etc. Here, everybody is listening, everybody is engaged in his own business. Only a few idiots may be watching what is happening. Rather than participating, they are observing a phenomenal thing, but they will not know the taste. Like after all this rain has cooled, after all this rain, coolness comes to you. After gibberish, a silence penetrates your being. Gibberish is simply throwing away all the garbage that you have accumulated within your mind as noise. Gibberish is simply throwing away the garbage. It is difficult to do anywhere else because you will wonder what people are going to think about you. This is the place where nobody is thinking about you. It is your business, what you are saying, what you are doing, laughing or crying or speaking Chinese without throwing it and making gestures. Nobody has time to watch you. It is so short that everyone has to do it as the first thing. When you are in gibberish, you are alone, and for that matter, everybody is alone, minding his own business. You do not interfere and ask anybody, what are you doing? What are you saying? What is the language, no rationality. Everyone is trying to throw out the craziness that he has accumulated within. Everybody is trying to get out of the mind, out of the why, and once you are out of the mind, you are into your own being. To be out of the mind is to be out of yourself. To be out of the mind is to be in your own being. This process of throwing out of the noise from the mind that you have gathered continues. Enough for now.